So the last time we was in my save file, it was almost 2 years ago, y'all. And I know that's a long time for somebody to be building up a save file. But one thing about it, I am not playing when it comes to this save file. Now, I showed y'all Del Sol Valley probably in the fourth or fifth episode of the Save File Diaries, and I showed y'all a School of Arts that I was going to be making for Roxanne Evermoore. If you don't remember who Roxanne Evermoore is, I will give you like a quick little rundown. This is Roxanne Evermoore, and she is the matriarch of the Evermoore family. So Roxanne used to be a very famous singer. Well, she's still a proper celebrity. And basically what she's doing is taking a backseat to the up and coming artists. And she decided to do that by building her own school. So this is Roxanne Evermoore School of Arts. And basically this is a school where she is mentoring the artsy children in my save file, the children that want to become entertainers or want to delve in arts, whether that's theater, whether that is um culinary, singing, I mean music, not just singing, but music, or if that is um being behind the scenes. That is what Roxanne is specializing in. So we're going to have a lot of other famous Sims here to help teach, and today I'm just going to be giving y'all a tour of the updated school that I built. So I'm going to probably come and put like a sign on this school because I feel like it needs something more than a welcome sign. I'm probably going to make another mural or something that is going to go here just so you can see what the damn school is called if you are driving. Okay, so while I'm giving y'all the tour of Roxanne Evermore School of Arts, I kind of just want to yap a little bit about why I decided to
Look what I
take
can do.
this path with my save file or even just the gameplay that I'm aiming for, and why it's taking me this damn long to make up the Let's Play. Honestly, I just really care about this gameplay. I wanted to give cinema. I wanted to give Black excellence. That is really important to me because one thing that I'm noticing or have noticed most of my life is that we don't really get proper representation when it comes to games. Obviously, as simmers, we already know that it's not a surprise. When it comes to Black representation in a Sims game, it's severely lacking. Like, we literally had to wait years. I think, was it 2020? When we got skin tone updates, like it's been so long that we have been fighting for representation in these games. We are still asking for a world that is based on Black culture. Like years later, this game came out in 2014. Sims 4 specifically. I'm not talking about the Sims in general, just Sims 4. I can't really speak on the other Sims games, even though I know that they also were lacking. I'm not as knowledgeable on those games because I grew up with the later games, even though I think I've played all of them, let's be real. But yeah, we're severely lacking when it comes to that. When it comes to representation in the game, it's us, the game players, the CC creators, the modders, and the storytellers that are bringing our games to life and giving Black culture is celebration, or basically just showing Black culture in our game, or even trying to include Black culture in our game. The developers have yet to show me that we matter. I'm just gonna be real. And yes, I'm a part of the Sims Creator Network. I appreciate that. I mean, EA Creator Network. I'm a part of that, and I do appreciate that, and I'm grateful to be seen in that way. But being a part of that makes me feel like I have to do something to bring more Black representation into our games as well. And the way that I do that right now is basically by making CC when I can, and I'm not good at doing it by myself, but I do a little recolors. So check out my Patreon and by storytelling. So it is really important to me that this save file represents everything that I stand for. And I stand for Black excellence, Black luxury. I am so tired of always having to see us portrayed as if all we have is the struggle. That is not my experience in life. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that I've never dealt with racism or being a minority or even microaggressions or any of that, but I grew up not really feeling like I had to hide my Blackness. I love everything about being Black. Like, if you don't have a million haters, then you not popping. Like, I just gonna be real. I can never hate the skin that I'm in. I literally love being Black. It's literally a personality trait. And if you mad about that, it's probably because you're not Black. Like, let's be real. Or you hate yourself. And I would hate if it was the second one. Real quick, let's get into this auditorium because I'm super excited to use this. This is probably going to be where they do orientation on maybe like the first episode. This is probably where they're going to be hosting some talent shows, maybe a play or two. The stage kind of small, but we're going to make it work. And I can't wait to get into some machinima. Back to what I was saying. I stand for Black excellence in every way. Like, I want to see us portrayed in better positions. Like, not everybody experience is coming from the struggle. And honestly, it's not my experience. It's not my experience to not come from the struggle. I didn't grow up with both parents in the household, but I made it my mission to not have my kids get it out the mud. I don't want my kids to know what it's like to get it out the mud. That is not something that I want them to experience. That's not something that I would be proud to say, oh, my kids got it out the mud. No. And thank you to my mom for, giving me that side of things or showing me how it is to grind for what you want and, fight for your dreams. But I want to show my kids that you can do that and still hold my hand. I can still be there for you growing up. You don't have to just think that you're going to have to do it all on your own because that's not what I'm going to stand for ever. And in a way, building this school is my way of like using that into my gameplay. Roxanne Evermoore, she is me when I get older. Like, I want to have built a legacy. I want to have built generational wealth. I want to have given my children the platform. All they need is the platform. Okay. That's all I want to give them. And that's where I feel like we need to do better at showcasing that we don't have to always come from the struggle. And maybe I don't watch enough creators because I'm not saying that everybody shows us coming from the struggle. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I love to see us portrayed in a different way. Like, we are not just the struggle. We are not just getting it from the bottom. We not just ghetto and ratchet antics. And let me be the first one to say, I love the ghetto. I love the antics because at the end of the day, Black people is the blueprint and y'all are going to use it in some capacity. Like, look at y'all favorite creators on TikTok using our lingo, speaking in Ebonics like they came up in the hood or something, child. It's crazy. But all I'm saying is you gotta learn how to intertwine that together. We deserve luxury. We deserve to be portrayed in a different way. And we're not just one thing. I hope that makes sense because sometimes I lose my train of thought in the middle of talking. I get so excited to talk about multiple things that I probably don't make sense. But I know somebody gonna feel me. And all I'm basically saying is that's what this school is going to stand for in a way. Roxanne is basically trying to pave the way for people that look like her to have a place where they can come and learn how to entertain, learn media training, learn the things they need to learn so that they can become so that they can basically get to their dreams. And so after all that rambling, I just want to say that I'm super excited. Like I know that I've been building this save file for a while, and honestly, I don't think I'm done with it yet. I'm basically building onto it every day. Right now, I have a gameplay that is called 40 Days to Fall in Love. It's on my channel and it's about a girl named Robyn Datey. Robyn Datey is a journalist that is basically finding out what love means, whether that's with romance, whether that's within herself, whether that's within the community. I have a specific way I'm trying to play that gameplay out, and I've really been loving how it's going so far. If you haven't checked it out already, definitely go check it out. Let me see how you liking it. And if you like it, give it a like. Maybe a comment, maybe a share, because I'm fighting the algorithm since I've been gone for so long. This is one of my recolors that I mentioned earlier. I do make recolors every now and then. It might be clothes, it might be art, and this is a part of my black art collection. Super cute. I definitely had to include it in school. But what I was basically saying about Robyn is she is in this save file currently. Don't mind that chair, child. I don't know why it's backwards. But she is in this save file. So it's not like I don't play in this save file. It's just that I'm not ready to play with the Evermoore family yet. I feel like I need to build onto their story a little bit more before I show them to my channel because it's a way that they need to be handled. They need to be handled very delicately. And, I know Sims be doing what they want to do. The Sims be having a mind of their own. So I be having to make sure that everything gets handled first. Like at least let me build a little bit more on their personality first before I bring them to the forefront. I kind of want to know and expect things from them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh my gosh. Side note, he would probably be the perfect teacher for this class. Now, I don't know if you guys are familiar with my channel, but I did do a very short gameplay called She's Got It. And this is damn, what's your name? I can't remember his damn name right now.
Oh. Ooh.
But he is a photographer in that gameplay, and he's like really into art or whatnot. Another good candidate for the art class would probably be Chloe Stanton from what the hell, Art of Life series that's on my channel as well. Now I know y'all probably thinking, bitch, you don't never even finish a damn let's play. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have discovered that I must have ADHD or something because I can't just do one thing. Like I literally get distracted and I want to play something else or I want to play out a different family. I can't do one thing for too long. I can always come back to it, but I have to move around. Like I literally can't just play out one family for years and years and years and years and years over and over and over. It have to be a break in between. And sometimes it also be like the game when the game breaks or like I lose certain things in a save file and it's just like to hell with it. But yeah, I say all that to say I know I be probably doing a lot when it comes to my let's plays and when I don't finish them, but I'm really trying to get over that and stop doing that because it makes me feel like I'm not finishing things for you guys. We're not seeing it through and I hate that. The closest I've ever come to finishing a gameplay was my Strangerville series. It was called Dark Redemption, and I literally did every single episode. I uploaded the last one, and YouTube copyrighted it. And then I lost my main character. I don't know what happened. I can't remember if it was an update or something that deleted him, but I was just like, fuck it. I'm not doing this again. It took me forever to make this series. But yeah, more of my recolors, by the way, they're super cute. I wanted it to give like posters, but still have those black outlines because I just like them. But so far, what are you guys thinking? Like I've showed you guys the art class, I showed you guys the woodworking class, and that woodworking class was basically going to be like, you know how there are students who sometimes come and make like stage props and things of that nature before theater shows. I think they would do a lot of that in there, and they would also probably get into what they like to create. This is obviously a class for people that's gonna be into fashion. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to make whoever's going to be over this department. I have an idea. I have an idea for the person who's going to teach this class. I'm looking at Canary Rose. Canary Rose is currently a part of Robyn Datey's series, and we really haven't touched on her a lot. She's just her best friend in that series, and we really don't know much about her, but maybe we will dive into her a little bit more. Maybe we won't. But this is Roxanne's office. I think I know exactly which machinima I'm going to. What the hell is that on the ground? Yeah, y'all, when you be updating the game, check on your builds because it just be random shit popping up in the damn game. It probably, I probably deleted something and it replaced it with that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think I know exactly what machinima I'm gonna use for this episode of the Save File Diaries because it kind of gives a glimpse into the storyline, and then I'm probably gonna recycle it and use it again for the first episode. I don't care. I don't care. I'm still in a motherfucking school. This is my favorite classroom. I love this classroom. I am zoomed out a little bit, so let me zoom in. It's obviously not this damn big, but this is the music room, and I feel like I'm not really gonna have Roxanne be a teacher. I'm kind of just gonna have her be a mentor that, like she's a principal. She is the founder of this school, so she can't teach a damn class. She gotta be everywhere at once. So she's probably gonna come around and mentor more than anything. Go away. Like she's probably gonna drop in more than just be a teacher. So I gotta make somebody that's going to be excellent at teaching. Like, look at all them awards. I want to say that those are Roxanne's awards showcased in the school. But yeah, I'll decide for sure once I finish with their not ever gonna finish, but once I get to a good place. Don't mind that those records back there they kind of look like Ariana Grande. Just gonna pretend that they don't have that. Now let's get into this super cute mural I made for the flooring. Y'all, when I tell y'all this was one of the hardest things I ever had to do because I have not learned how to do animations. I have not learned how to make mods. But what I have learned how to do, get me back down there, is make a damn floor. And this might look like it's simple to y'all. Y'all probably just thinking, oh, it's just floor pieces. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I want y'all to go try to make a mural for y'all Sims 4 floors and see how it goes. Now, because I did make this in the summertime, I really don't remember exactly what was the hardest part, but this is about 100 pieces that they basically populate on their own, and you got to try to figure out the best way to put it in the room so that it reflects the way you want it to. Because, for instance, if you try to start from this part of the room, it's going to look completely different. It's not going to look the way that it's supposed to, because it's hard to explain. But just know this took a lot of work, and I'm super proud of the music room just because I took my time to make that damn floor. And I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself. And maybe one day I'll put this school up on the gallery, but it have to be after I get going with my gameplay first cuz I don't want to see nobody using it in A-Let's plays. A little bit stingy when it comes to certain stuff in my game. Y'all understand. This is the culinary room. It's kind of small in the culinary room, but still Still cool. I love it. I still think it's very cute. It's giving. It wouldn't have a lot of students at a time. This is a very small class. You got to be really interested in getting into culinary to come to this class. It's probably going to be 2 to 3 people at each station each time, just so that y'all can work together. I'm excited for this class too. And I'm looking at Percy from my Love Family gameplay to come and be a professor in this class or a teacher, whatever you would call a culinary teacher. But I'm looking at him because I never really got to play out the Love Family the way I wanted to because I get distracted. Like I said, I can't play for too damn long with the same family because I get bored. I never get really bored with the Love Family. It's just they are another family that I love so much. So I don't be wanting to play around with them. Like, basically, I don't wanna mess up their storyline, and I gotta stop doing that because it is a game at the end of the day, and I can always go back. But I don't like to cheat too much. Obviously, this is our, like, dance hall. This is exciting as well because I feel like, one of the hardest things that I have had to decide with this gameplay is if this school is gonna be for kids or teenagers. Now, there is a trait by Kiera Sims 4 Mods that allows for us to make the high school. I think like we can make this like a high school with the high school trait. Damn, high school lot trait. Damn. But I haven't yet to find like a lot trait for elementary. So I think this is going to be a high school because I don't really see how I can make it function as an elementary, but it would have been nice to at least have kids come here. Maybe we'll find a way to get kids to come on the weekend. I think we could find a way to make kids come on the weekend. If y'all have any ideas for that or even some advice, mod suggestions, put them into the comments. I'm listening, okay? Because as y'all can see, I don't play. I don't play when it comes to my school. I am so in love with this school. Like, I know that somebody probably gonna be like, "Can you put this on the gallery? Or can you put this up for download?" I'm ready yet, y'all. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not ready yet. I just want y'all to see what I'm working on. Like, I want y'all to know that when I disappear, I don't be disappearing for real. I just be working on stuff and I'm a perfectionist and it's really, really bad because if I put out something that I feel like is not the best, I probably delete it or I just don't finish that series because I'm like, damn, I fucked it up. I messed it up. Now they don't want to see it. So I'm getting over that. I'm literally learning how to just keep going because consistency is better. And I know quality matters as well, but it just matters to also be consistent and to just tell y'all what's going on sometimes, let y'all into my mind sometimes as well. But that's my school, y'all. It looked like we running down the hallway. Like, we gotta get to class. But that's my school, and I'm super excited to play inside of Roxanne's school. I feel like it's going to be so fun to get to know her, um, and basically get under that heart exterior. This is actually one of her grandkids. Oh, uh, that wasn't the best angle. But this is one of her grandkids. This is one of Camila's children. She has twins, and that's why I said I really do kind of want it to be an elementary or at least incorporate kids coming to the school because I want a space for her grandkids to belong at. But there's a bigger plot behind it all. And I'm not gonna get too much into that. All I can say is go back and watch the No Place Like Home save file diaries. I think it's the first save file diary I made. Go back and watch that, and you might can get a clue. You might can get a clue. I don't know. If you guess it, don't say it. No, you can say it. You can say it. This is Kirko. We met Kirko, but this is the other twin that I wanted y'all to see. Yeah, she's super cute. I'm probably up in her face and zoomed out too much for y'all to really see what she looked like, but that's the other twin. And then I think Camila's out here. I don't know why she dressed like this, but y'all know the game kind of be assigning jobs when it don't have enough people. And I've definitely deleted a lot of Sims lately. So that's something else I'll probably be doing is I'll probably be uploading some Sims for download because I need a lot of townies in my game. So that's gonna be my next journey. Just making hella townies to fill in those gaps for the NPCs. But yeah, that was my school. What do y'all think about it? Let me know in the comments. Now I gotta show y'all a couple more updates that I've made revolving the Evermoore family. So let's switch the flow up. Now we're gonna be here with Roxanne's husband, Marvin. Camila back there looking like she never met her dad before, and also their son Kirko and their grandchild and the guy I can't remember his damn name for his shit right now. But this is the Evermore Country Club. Yes, I go with black and white as my scheme. I just can't get over it. It's so cute. Look at the exterior. Oh my God, I'm in love. I hate that they put the decorations up and I thought I made a I thought I put in a mod where that doesn't happen anymore. But anyway, look, it looks over the city. It's so freaking beautiful. And I just look down there, y'all. I built that fucking house. We gonna go there next. But for right now, let me show y'all the Evermore Country Club. And we're gonna tour with Marvin. He probably not gonna really do much of the touring. I'm probably gonna do much of the touring for him. But so yeah. But let's get into it. Marvin is trying to take us indoors, and we probably gonna go a little slow, which is fine. But let's get into the exterior. We have over here. I put this car here because I feel like it's the Evermore's car, and it needs to be present at any place where they'll come to. Let's just say that. This is the tennis court, and hopefully, I can find a mod that allows for them to actually play tennis. I feel like I've found some animations, but that's not good enough. That's not good enough. And don't look too far beyond yet. Don't look too far beyond. Because as y'all can see, we also have like a little golf course over here, and it's modded so they can get into the golfing. I say don't look too far because we have other things back there that we're going to look at. It is 8 p.m., so it will be dark soon. Hopefully, we get to look at it really nicely. That didn't make sense. I just meant hopefully we can see. Shit. But okay, back to what I was saying. I do have the game sounds low right now because our priority is just to tour. Who is that in the hat? That's what I'm saying. They keep on making NPC. They keep making my main Sims take jobs that I would never give them. But okay. Let me zoom out and give y'all a good look. These decorations, I don't know what holiday they're for, but on the front porch, obviously, we have places where you can come and sit and take a load off, kind of look at the neighborhood. This is pretty much going to be open to the residents of Del Sol Valley. We're gonna make it seem like people live further down the hill, obviously, but they're still a part of the Evermore Commons or whatever I'm gonna end up calling them. When you first walk in, it's giving luxury right off the bat. We got a harp that can be played. We also, and I think I made like a little video montage of this build, but I can't really remember. But look, it's already giving luxury. Down here we got some bathrooms. So I'm not gonna like tour both of them, but just to show y'all what it looks like. This is the women's bathroom. So they have a place where they can come do their makeup, toiletries, things of that nature. There's probably somebody that, watches over the damn toilets and all that. What's it called when somebody be there with like paper towels to hand you and shit like that? They probably got somebody like that in here. Because like I said, I'm into black luxury. I don't play that. We don't get it from the mud over here. If we do, that's gonna be the first generation, and the next generation gonna be covered. That's just how it goes. If I ever do rags to riches, it's gonna come pretty quick. Before we take a look back there at the pool house, I want to show y'all this beautiful restaurant that is featured inside of the uh I want to show y'all this restaurant that is featured inside of the country club. So this is like a little French inspired restaurant. Y'all, they got my girl Felicity at the bar and Araceli as a waitress. Yes, we have to make some townies immediately because neither one of them will be working up in here. Like, she is a hairstylist. Araceli works at What's Happening. Go watch my LP.
Plug.
I'm gonna say that probably like 5 times in this video because go watch my LP. But neither one of them will be working up in here. Let me show y'all what the kitchen looking like. Like, I put my time and effort into this build and it turned out so freaking beautiful. And I don't know if I want to put it on the gallery. I don't know if I want to put it for downloads yet. Because, like I said, in this save file, the Evermore family just means something to me. Like, they got to stand for Black excellence. They have to be like, I don't know, they got to be the blueprint for this save file. Look, this is Camila's husband. I didn't get to show him. He cutting up something, I think. But that's Camila's husband. I think his name Lawrence or something. I kind of forgot what his name is because he just a character in Camila's life. I can't wait to show y'all the Evermore family, but it's gonna take me a little while longer to get them together. I'm not finna rush it with that family. That's why right now we kind of in the business of just playing out other townies for now. Kind of just building their stories up before I build up the Evermore family. I got to do them behind the scenes first, get a feel for them, and then I'll show y'all. I'm gonna find out what this nickname is. Hold on.
Mm.
I gotta
Clemson.
find out what his name is. I can't remember his name. What is this boy name? Okay, y'all, his name is Cruz. I finally figured out his name is Cruz. I don't know why I couldn't remember that his name was damn Cruz. Poor Canary. Anyway, let's get back into the tour. Um, So, let me show y'all the pool house. So, back here we have a pool house. Obviously, we're gonna have some snacks on deck in case you don't want to go to the restaurant. You might not be wanting to get a 4 course meal. Is it 4 course, 3 course? You might not be wanting to get that. You might just be wanting to take a little dip in the pool. Oh my gosh, the sun is coming down and it looks so good outside. Uh-uh, put that roof up. And look, from the outside, oh my gosh, is that not beautiful, y'all? The roof is glass out here so that we can see the sun, we can see the moon, we can get into the natural lighting. But in the pool house, we got some tables in here so they can come and enjoy themselves. I even made a little area for the kids because family is heavy in my game. I don't play that. There's going to be family on every block because that's just real life. That's just real life. That's just real life. And then I have another bathroom here for anybody to use. It's just like a little family restroom. So they don't got to worry about not being able to use the bathroom. But look at this. Look at the natural game lighting. This is freaking beautiful. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I've never been so proud of myself before. Beautiful. And then one of my favorite parts is outside. We have a bar area. Now, this is a swim up bar. Not her. Is that Josie? That's Josie from 40 Days to Fall in Love. Go watch my LP.
Plug.
Why do she got on the shower cap though? Girl, why is you in Del Sol Valley? Girlie live in Oasis Springs. She done made a trip down to Oh my God. Anyway, this is the pool area. Let me zoom out and let me go up a little bit so y'all can get the full view of this beautiful outside big ass pool. This pool probably goes to damn 10 feet. How big it is. It's so freaking pretty and it's supposed to function like a swim up bar. But I'm gonna be real. I tested it out a couple times and it always seems to glitch unless you put somebody in the bar to tend it beforehand. So I'm gonna be real. You do probably have to use teleporter, and I'm just giving this information in case I do decide to put this up. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. Should I put this up? I might have to wait a little bit to put this up, or I might have to just make like a duplicate for you guys. But yeah, so this is the back part of it. Super cute. It has like a little waterfall over there as you can see. Look at the water. Just glistening. It's so pretty. Oh my god. And then we have like let me pause it again. We have like this little playground over here again for the kiddos because there needs to be something for everybody. There needs to be something for everybody. And y'all, this is not it. I just wanted to show y'all outside before it got too dark. But this is like the little playground area. They obviously have just a little bit of things to do. Jungle gym, swings, little I forgot what these called, spring shits. Something like that. Can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so that's that. Let me come over here real quick on the other side because on the other side is the little golf course. I want y'all to get a closer look because I love this waterfall. Now it was bigger than this. It had a little bit more rocks than this, but I think the game can't function with all of the rocks that I had. So I had to settle for it to have less rocks, but I still think it's really pretty. I still think it's super cute. It still gives what it needs to give. We got swans. We got the golf course. Like, oh my gosh. You know you want this in your game. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Wash ahoy?
Okay. He talking to his son, which is cool. But we have to go upstairs. So, some of these people, I have no idea who they are, y'all. I be getting some people Sims from the gallery. I think I said that already. Whenever I need some townies, I'm trying to get to the point where it's all my Sims in the game. But y'all know you need like 200 Sims in order for it to be enough. So let's take the elevator upstairs. All right, so boom, we upstairs with Marvin, and let's get into it. So obviously, no country club would be complete without a gym, and this gym is giving luxurious. It's so pretty in here, and I would love this atmosphere. Like, okay, we got everything that we would need to work out. Everything. Dumbbells, Smith machines, staircases. I mean, the Stairmaster. We got TVs in here if they want to watch the TV while they run it on the treadmill. Look at Camila. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, mama.
San ahoy!
She finna get into. Oh, she not finna get into it. That's fine. She's still cute though. But yeah, super cute. We got the. Some of this stuff is decor, but most of it is functional thanks to our modders and CC creators. I didn't mean to do that. And then over here, I love but this is like a little private workout room. You know, sometimes us girlies, we be acting like we don't want to be seen by nobody. So we got some workout equipment over here for the girlies or the guys that want some privacy with their workouts. Maybe they want to get into some yoga. Maybe they got some Pilates on the menu today. It's super. Oh my God. I know I keep saying it's super cute, but y'all don't understand. Sometimes you got to give yourself the glory and the praise. I don't mean it in that way. I just mean that I did a great job and I deserve to say this is beautiful. And then over here, we got our lockers and stuff. Now, the last part I'm going to show y'all in here, I don't know if it's messed up. I know that every time I come back in here, it's disappeared. But it still give what it needs to give in here, and I'm gonna come back and put it back. So right here was like the little sauna. It keeps disappearing for some reason, and I think actually what I'm gonna do, let me see if I can find a way to show y'all. because you can see it through the thing. But this is how it's supposed to look without the roof being gone. Obviously, it's not going to look all the way it's supposed to. But this is just supposed to be a room for some peace, some serenity. You probably come in here and hear nature. You probably come in here and meditate. There was a big ass sauna right here. I'm gonna have a picture on my community tab. Um, and you can always go and look at my whip post on my Patreon if you want to see. I didn't even know we were still live. Don't interrupt me again, Marvin. And I might just come and add some meditation stools instead, since the sauna just don't agree with this room. It might be because it's small. It might be because I got some things to fix. But you guys get the gist of it. And I just let me pause them again because I didn't know that the game was playing. I got my music down, so I can't really hear them. Now, one more room upstairs, and it's like basically a big ass gym. So they have a gym in here where they can come and do some, basketball. But on the other side, we have just some relaxing gentleman club vibes. They have billboards, the pool tables, and just some leather seats. These look good as hell. Like sometimes I'd be like, how is this a game? Now what I might do is add like some drinks somewhere where they can get some drinks. There is a bar downstairs, which we don't really have to have that, but it would be nice for them to be able to come and get some drinks. But yeah, what you guys think? What do y'all think? It's so pretty. That is the Evermoore Country Club. And we do have one more update for the save file that I want to show you guys. Now, over here, oh shit. Now, over here to the left is Camila's family home. Um, I'm not gonna give a tour of this house because this is by another creator. I feel like it's Jay Plays a Lot. I will correct it if I'm wrong because I do get a lot of builds from different creators. Shout out to MJ. Shout out to Jasmine. I think it's Jasmine Raditz. I hope I didn't say that wrong. Alexis Ariel, Sierra the Simmer. Shout out to y'all because y'all are the goats when it comes to this building shit. But I'm not going to tour that house because I was making some changes to it. This is not the original color, for example, and I think I'm not done with it. But over here, we're going to be diving into Roxanne and Marvin's house. This is their family home where everybody grew up at. So let's get into it. At last, we are finally at our last update for the save file, and this is the Evermoore Estate. Y'all, can I just say I am so proud of myself, and that's why I'm sounding so giddy because I am not a builder. I'm not a builder. I'm not a builder. I know, but I'm not a builder. And so for me to have made these gorgeous builds that I feel like really capture exactly what I was trying to capture, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that it turned out perfectly. So while they getting into their little dance, child, we are going to take a quick tour into the home of Roxanne and Marvin Evermoore. Y'all, first let me say this. I'm really hoping to start this gameplay soon. And I think what I need to do is start it on live. I
Kwambu.
think I need to start it on live. Like,
Oh,
I know I won't be able to
Vadish.
commit to every night or nothing like that. But I
Paranoid.
think I need to start it on live for the simple fact that
Amu.
it allows me to live or not live. It allows me to play without feeling like I can't make a mistake. Look at how cute they are. Stop it. Stop it. But it allows me to just be free with their gameplay. And I think I need to be able to do that. I think I need to be able to not feel like I gotta be perfect and they gotta stay on script because there is no script when it comes to Sims. The reason why I love The Sims is because it really allows me to explore my creativity in a way that a lot of games don't allow. Like you literally can come in here and make your own world. And like I was saying in the beginning, I really just love to see Black people portrayed in excellence, a higher standard than the way that we normally have to view ourselves. Some of my favorite shows growing up were always the shows where the struggle was not highlighted. That's So Raven, The Proud Family, Family Matters, things like that. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like we literally wasn't thinking in our head like, damn, they always struggling. No, it was just normal people going through normal life things with a sprinkle of Black in it. And when I say a sprinkle, I mean like Black lessons. I wanted to be Hillary. I wanted to be Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to see Black people in that way. I want us to be shown in a different light. And I love, that's why I love The Sims, because even though we don't get enough representation in gaming or even in the media period, like we don't get a lot of representation at all. The Sims is one of those games where it does allow for you to do that. And we would not be able to do that if it wasn't for look at the car. If it wasn't for Black creators, the modders, the CC players, the CC creators, the gamers who tell stories, we would not be able to do that without our other Black Simmers. Which way I want to go first? So let's go to the kitchen first. Love, love, love the kitchen. Y'all know I've been going with a black and white scheme pretty much when it came to the country club and even with Roxanne's school as far as the exterior. So I really enjoyed being able to get out of that when it came to her house or their house rather. Um it is some stuff on the ground. I don't know how the hell that got on the ground, but we're not gonna worry about that. But I just liked playing around with this. I did not have inspiration, pictures, or nothing. I literally just went from my mind with this. I was like, how would their house look? And I feel like I executed it perfectly. Like, this is probably a room where you don't really come in. Y'all know how y'all always got them rooms in a Black household where it's like, don't sit on my couch. It might not be like that no more. That was probably an older thing when you used to have plastic on the couches and shit. Now we probably don't have to go through that. But if your parents got a white couch, I know you can't go on that damn white couch. This might be one of them places. And then I think in here was just gonna be like just a breezeway. I think that might be the right word, or it might be just the hallway. I feel like I used to have a pool table. Uh-oh. I feel like I used to have a pool table right here, but I might have deleted the mod from Utopia. But either way. And then this is another living room area. Now, okay, this might be the one that you don't sit in. This might be the one that you don't sit in. And then the other one you can go chill in because it does lead to the back area where you can go to the pool and stuff. Look at this. Look at it. You already can get the vibes. Everywhere that you have seen has had a grand piano. Why? Because, like I told y'all, Roxanne was a singer. She was a musician. She's still very famous, but she's just taking the back road. She's just bringing people up now. She's focusing on helping people with their crafts. Now, we're going to loop back around because it is nighttime and I don't want it to be too dark in the game when I try to show y'all this. And I know y'all saw the pantry had some things to explore, but let's get into the backyard. So in the backyard, oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so proud of me just looking at this. Like, I forgot how much time and effort went into making these builds for the save file. Like I said, sometimes I get into a mood where it's like, I don't even want to play the game right now. I don't even want to be bothered with the damn game. But when I'm in the mood to play and I'm obsessed with Sims for a while, I come up with some of the most prettiest builds I've ever seen. Look at this, y'all. It's giving movie night in the backyard with a projector hanging. You gonna have the fire going. Is that not gorgeous? Like, be real with yourself. Over here, we got some strobe lights. I don't really know what I was thinking about putting those there. Just probably needed some extra light in the game. But there's a hot tub. Get into that. The backyard is gorgeous. She ate. She ate. Now, I actually wouldn't mind putting the Evermoore estate onto Patreon because it's just a house. And, nobody's gonna have the same mind as me when it comes to using their house. This house was made perfectly for them though. Like this house was literally crafted with them in mind and their personalities and all of that. But this is also another area in the house. I'm not gonna take y'all through that door over there again. That's gonna be the last thing we do. But yeah, so once you come through the kitchen cabinet or the pantry, you have where they come do their laundry. Where the hell is the laundry? I hope the washer and dryer, I didn't delete that shit. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, they come do their laundry. It's like basically just a little room. The pantry. Nice. Y'all, I don't know why she being such a snob. Like she's talking about the house is not decorated nicely. Girl, you ungrateful as hell. You ungrateful as hell. But also there's this bathroom right here. I don't really never really care about showing the bathrooms, but it's worth showing because I always try to put a little of their personality, as you can see, with the elephant laundry basket up in here. It ain't nothing too special, but it's definitely cute and goes with the scheme of the house, the color scheme of the house. Let's go up these stairs real quick before I show y'all downstairs. This staircase took me forever and I still couldn't even make it all the way right. I didn't want it to be one of them big wide staircases, so I just put this over here where they can put stuff over there if they want to. But as soon as you walk upstairs, and let me zoom out a little bit. But you walk upstairs and you're greeted by another piano, some violins, a guitar, my favorite animal, or my favorite bird rather, my spirit animal. Um, you first have their room. I think this is the bathroom we're gonna walk into. Yes. So y'all, I must have been in the middle of putting the decorations and decor everywhere. I must have been in the middle doing that because why is everything on the floor? They just doing a little spring cleaning. Don't mind them. But yeah, so we got the bathroom. Look at this, y'all. Look at this freaking bathroom. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh, so freaking pretty. And then this is a freaking shower. This is a freaking shower. You heard me. No door on it because they can get butt naked. They can get butt naked. They kids out of the house. This they room. They don't care. Peep it. Peep it. Like I said, elephants are really important to this gameplay. Really. But this is their room. Um, Missing the damn vanity stool. But it's okay. Like I said, I have deleted a few things and I might have to go replace it, but you still get it. This is their very cozy room. Peep it. Okay. And then they can always come outside. I didn't really put nothing out here because I felt like They probably don't really care about being outside on the balcony. They have enough things in their house where they don't really need to be on the balcony in their room. They can go downstairs and enjoy an actual pretty view. But on the other side, the other room they have is a guest room. Yep. Yep. This is a just where if family comes over or somebody somebody come over. You know, this was probably like the twins' room when they were younger and they renovated it. Hold on, because are you seeing the interior skills? Sometimes I got it. Sometimes I got it like that for real. Like I literally be eating shit up. And then there's a little patio or a deck outside. Yep. Yep. Little closet. What's in here? Bathroom. Another bathroom just in case. Shower, bath. Nothing too serious, but it's definitely pretty in here. And one thing about it, I love a big bathroom. Don't give me no small ass bathroom. I need a space to get dressed. I need space to dance around and whatever else. And then this is another like living space. This was probably a room and then they renovated because you know they got 3 kids. Look at that. Sometimes she got it when it comes to interior. Sometimes. I know you mad, but don't be. Cause we all can be this great. I'm just playing y'all. But yeah, then I made over here just a little area where they can come play chess. Obviously forgot to put some chairs there. Another living space. Come drink you some tea. Another part of the balcony. Nothing out here yet. I think I'm just gonna leave that for if they want to come do some yoga. They'll probably have it in their inventory. Super. Look at the landscaping. Look at the landscaping on that house. Your girl was in her bag. I think this build took me like 3 days total, like in hours. But realistically, it was probably like a couple hours a day for a week. But let's go back downstairs because that's the last room, and it's I don't know why it's my favorite room. I think it's just cute in there, and it's Marvin's man cave. Because let's be real, either you got a man cave or a she shed. Okay, we gotta go downstairs. But yeah, either you got a man cave or a she shed. So let's get into this man cave. Bam! Soon as you walk in, look, boom. It hits you. It's so pretty in here. What? It's giving juke joint. Boom, boom, boom. It's so cute. We got the juke joint vibes up in here. He come in here, he watch him some scary movies. Full bar. Full bar. We probably be having parties in here. Yeah. We get into a little bit of that. But it ain't none of your business. He probably hang out with Kirko here. He probably get into it. It's so cute in here. I just think that it's my favorite because I love how everything blends together, how the light hits the room. It's so gorgeous. I'm so proud of me. And I hope that's not coming off wrong. I mean, if you a builder, or if you not a builder rather, and you make a nice build for the first time, you will be proud of yourself too. You will be proud of yourself too. And it's not the first time I made a nice build, but it's the first time that it has really captured exactly what I wanted to give. But those were the updates for my save file diaries. I'm kind of excited to be back to doing save file diaries because I wouldn't have wanted to update you guys if I didn't remember that I never showed you guys those few builds that I did over the summer. And also, if I didn't start playing Robyn Datey 40 Days to Fall in Love, because with this recent episode, or it might be the next upcoming episode, I will clarify in the description. But there has been a recent development in the storyline where I have pivoted back to politics, and it reminded me of the Evermoore family and that I'm not done. I think I'm gonna make a video where we're gonna go through the gallery together so you guys can see my process, and I'm gonna show y'all how I find builds for my save file, whether that's on Pinterest, the gallery, Sims resource. We're gonna get into it and y'all gonna see how I turn this into that. But you gotta hit that subscribe button and you gotta hit that bell, because how else is you gonna know that I'm on the TL? Like, anyway, I'll see y'all next time.
Yes.